as if you didn't have enough weapons already. Don't forget to check out my Lugnut review. Hey, it's Pop Culture Hero with another review, and this is Odin from the new Thor movie line. It's pretty cool that due to the way movie properties tend to work for Marvel, you get guys who otherwise wouldn't be made into figures in Marvel Universe because, well, they're just not that popular. But it's cool that you also get essentially a Norse god, even though this is Marvel's Odin on the packaging. But you essentially get a Norse god in a 3¼ inch scale, and that's pretty cool. The paint applications on these guys tend to be really good, and the sculpt apparently does match up with the movie actor. I don't know who that is, but hey, it looks pretty good. It looks in proportion with the body. Asgardian style head with the missing eye, like Thor, like Odin is supposed to have, even in the mythology. And as you can see, he's got some pretty good movement, including thanks to a little joint down here. You can see under the neck. He can tilt down and up very nicely. One of the biggest weaknesses I find of this Odin toy is that the elbows can seem a little weak because they only do go up to here, like just a single joint elbow. It's kind of chintzy, but you do get everything else that you would want. Shoulders, up, down, round, wrist swivel, and the elbows do turn, rotate. They are a bit hindered on that too, due to the way they're cut back here. The elbows are the weakest part of Odin. And nice silver applications as well. Beautiful sculpting work on these plates. The cape is detachable. It's a very nice, well sculpted cape. I'm glad it's not cloth because just a nice sculpted cape can actually help hold this figure up, considering it doesn't come with a figure stand. But also, I'm glad they didn't have to budget out a cape for it. Nice double jointed knee, so it comes all the way in. And it has a nice bit of friction. You can really feel the joints working with you on that. It does not feel like they're going to degrade in time because they are so stiff. You have some more silver lining coming down the pants. I thought it had an up and down tilt, but I guess it just only has a left and right turn. Not that it matters because it's really hindered just by the design of this. And use the Marvel Universe thigh joints. Instead, it uses some really stiff version of the movie Iron Man, kind of a ball socket Revoltech joint things. But they're actually much easier to work with than some of the Iron Mans because they are so exposed up here. You see it right there. Look for that, and that means that you can come up on that point and easily turn the ball to wherever else you need it, and then click back down again, and then rotate up and then come down again. And now I've got side-to-side movement instead of up and down movement, which can give you some Revoltech-y like motions eventually. See? But there are things that make Odin a better value than most other figures in the line, and have caught my attention. And he comes with these two weapons, which are really hard plastic, and they have spring-loaded action features that are nice. Because the thumb is more closed in. Shield secured. Getting the sword secured can be quite an effort, but as you can see, he holds the shield pretty well in that hand. Now he's got the sword in hand, and as you can see, it is tall. It's almost as tall as the figure, which you could say is ridiculous, but he's got godly powers, so we're going to let it slide. Looks nice, looks action-packed, and really not exactly a bargain at $8.99 for this set. It uses a really cool engineering system in the way this buzzsaw shield works. That's such a cool toyetic action figure gimmick that you would expect from, like, if this was its own toy line instead of being a movie tie-in. Retailers aren't willing to take the chance on original toy properties anymore, and I guess Hasbro has some designers who just couldn't resist. Sometimes this gets a little overwhelming for him to hold. So here's the tri-blade unfolded setup that I like for display. And compared now to Fire Trap character, not really a battle pose, but as a display pose, I think it's pretty good, and the length of the sword can help him stand up. That's basically Odin, and I think he's a really good figure. He's got lots of articulation. I dig all the metallic gribble lines, and when I add Odin to your collection, I'd recommend it.